Grabbed my torque unit, and the base came off and dumped all my carbon into the sump. Got some cleanup to do today. Hey everyone, it's Eric here from My525. Taping this on Sunday, April 25th, just to give an update on the tank again. So for my intro, I dumped all the carbon media out of the NIOS torque, so I've cleaned all that up. Forced me to change the media out, I guess. I guess I didn't have the base on properly, and I went to adjust the cylinder, and everything just popped off. So it was a little frustrating. I still have a few remnants down there, but nothing big. So I cleaned all that out, cleaned the bottom of the sump out a bit too. So, but everything else is running there. NIOS skimmer is doing great. I also put one of these. I'll put a link in for it here, or a description of what it is, just to detect the water level in the skimmer, because I was getting a couple of overflows, and I hate it when that stuff goes in. So I didn't want to get one that drills into the cap, because it's kind of a pain when you want to change it out and clean it out. So I got this gizmo here. Here's a picture of it, make and model, whatever. And really easy to set up. The plug on the other side is in my Apex power bar, which is right here, this guy here. So that comes with a 5-minute timer if there's a power outage. And then if there is an overflow, it's got an audible sound and turns off the skimmer. So just to reset it, you unplug it, plug it back in. 5 minutes later, your skimmer turns on. So happy with that little purchase. It wasn't an expensive one, and as I said, I don't have to drill into the cap. So because when I take the cup out, I always clean the cap out as well. Up top, everything seems to be running well. Noticed my shrimp has shed its skin. I don't know if you could see it back there on the ground. Probably not. Anyway, so that's good. Coral growth is steady, not overly fast. I'm still using the All For Reef, which is the product I really like. I turned on to that through the internet, and yeah, still going strong. So I do notice a big difference in the coral color. You can see these guys here. These are the acros that I got in December. Huge difference in the color, also encrusting onto the plug. I know they're slow growers. I was expecting something a little more, but anyway, I'm kind of impatient. I have noticed a big difference in the Recordia though, starting to really chunk out and spread out. And as I mentioned before, the zoas are really encrusting onto that old conch shell that I mounted it to. Torch is doing well. Favia is getting fatter, which is kind of cool. And of course the Duncan is exploding. I'm going to need to frag that. I just need something to cut it. I don't have anything right now. GSP is kind of cool, doing well. And the green hairy tip mushrooms, I have 3 different placements now. So that rock is almost totally covered. I just put it up on its side. I put a chunk back there. Oops, sorry. On the side here. Just to spread it out a bit, and then I got a little piece over there that just jumped onto the rock and is growing there. So on this side, I've got the high fin goby, not out here right now, but here's a shot I took earlier, both the shrimp and the goby out, so that's pretty cool. They're both surviving in my tank within a tank, and everything else seems to be doing well. But as I say, I do see a big difference in color of the coral using the All For Reef. So again, this is the shot of it now, and here's a quick snapshot on what the color was like before, and then also you can see the difference in the Favia. I guess the Recordia as well. So definitely getting some growth. I would hope to see some growth anyway. But definitely a big difference in color, especially on the Duncan too. I noticed it was kind of pale before, and since I started using the All For Reef, it's really colored up. The greens are really coming out, so pretty happy with that. Other than that, that's it. I got to give those Nero 5s a bit of a cleaning. They're getting some fuzz on there, so I'm going to do that this week. And yeah, everything else seems to be running well. No questions about my choice of All For Reef in my mind. I think it was the right decision, so I'm going to keep using that. Anyway, that's it for today. If you guys got any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'm happy to respond as soon as I can. Any questions on the All For Reef? I've received a few questions on my previous post on the All For Reef, so I've answered those as best I can. But for me personally, using that product, keeping up with my automatic water changes, seems to be working well for me. So you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Anyway, that's it for me for today. I hope you guys out there are staying safe. I know the vaccines are getting out more and more, so that's good. Just got mine today as well. And any questions or comments, leave them down below. Happy to respond. Stay safe and happy reefing.